Hello and welcome back to Tools for Sparks. Jordan here, and I'm happy to be reviewing another amazing tool for electricians today. This is the Depstech HD Wi-Fi inspection camera, and I want to give a massive shout out to g.lek on Instagram for this one. He gave me the inspiration for this tool. He made a post about it and I just had to give it a try. So head over to glek on Instagram and give him a follow, because he does a regular milk run, as he calls it, where he checks out awesome tools and shares them with his followers. So I'm sure you will love to follow him over on Instagram. So this is an inspection camera, and the use is obvious, you know, getting into tight spaces where you can't see very well. But I'm going to run through with you the features of the product and how it works. It's a really clever little bit of kit. So basically, this is the actual Wi-Fi camera. Tiny little thing here, the actual camera itself, and it's got LEDs built into it, as you can see. And it's pretty long, so it can reach quite far into difficult to access areas, such as behind walls, etc, etc. So it's just coiled up like this, and I can't remember the exact length off the top of my head. Let's see if it says it on the box here. 11.5 feet. So yeah, pretty impressive. And as you can see, you just can trail it out like that and then straighten it. It's a fairly stiff kind of cable that it's on, which is flexible enough to move around a bit, but it's stiff enough to kind of mold into shape so that you can just feed it into various areas that you want to feed it into. Doesn't have a battery, like as in it doesn't take AA batteries or something. It's chargeable by means of a USB-C charger, which is really great, so you can just plug it into your computer or your USB wall socket. And it's got an on-off switch on the side here, and a little adjustment setting here as well, which is for the actual LED brightness. So if you see that there, if I wind that down, the LED goes off. If I wind it up, it comes back on, and it's sort of slightly dimmable, which is quite nice. It's quite powerful actually, this LED. So obviously in dark spaces you will need the LED to be able to see what's what. It's Wi-Fi, so what that means is when you turn it on, it creates its own Wi-Fi network, which you then connect to on your smartphone or tablet. There's an app, Depstech app, that you need to download on your device, and then this is what you get. So this is my iPad that I've connected it to earlier, and as you can see, it's pretty impressive. It says it's HD. I don't know what the actual pixel rating of it is, but the resolution is pretty good. And there you can see me at the camera here with my phone, and I can point it over here. For example, there's my guitar, so I can take it over and put it inside my guitar. And I can have a little look and check out the inside of my guitar, which is pretty cool. So should be able to read the writing on the back of the guitar there. Show it up, you can see the label on the inside. So it's pretty impressive for such a little and cheap device. And the great thing is about it, with the app you've got some brilliant functions. So if I just bring that in front of me now, you can see, so you can take a picture. So if I allow it, then when I click that, it'll take a picture, or I can record video. So this is actually recording video now, and what I'll do is I will actually play you a clip of this at the end of this video, so you can see the actual resolution of it. So if I put it back inside my guitar now, and you should be able to see the resolution. There you go. So quite an impressive little thing, really. Very reasonably priced. So I think it's one of those things that you probably won't need to use it very much, but when you do, it will be an absolute lifesaver, and it's definitely worth having on the van. I'm going to just stop recording there now. Now you can rotate the camera as well using this button, so that's quite handy. And then you can actually look back at your previous recordings and select those, which is also a nice little feature. And you can look at your previous pictures as well and select those. You've got a settings button here as well, so you can rename the Wi-Fi ID and change the password. You can change the resolution as well, so if I up this now to 1920 by 1080, so that's actually 1080p now. I didn't realise that it was only set to 640 by 480, so I've just upped the resolution, and I'm just going to set that. So now if I go back, oh yeah, that's way better. So I'll click record now and we'll give it another go and just do a demonstration of the resolution here. There we go. So I think it's pretty impressive, really, for what it is. Let me know in the comments, do you have anything like this? How often do you use it, and what do you use it for? The great thing about it is the small head here means you could just drill a very small hole, probably about 8mm, 10mm max, and then push it into a wall or cavity and be able to look inside at what's going on, which I think is a great little feature. And as I say, it's 11.5 feet long, so that is really handy. The light adjustment is here, so that's turned that off, and that's up. And then the switch on the side just to turn it off completely. So that's turned off now, and that will preserve the battery. I'm not sure what the actual battery life is on it. I wouldn't imagine that it's terribly long, but it's certainly long enough to get you out of trouble when you need it. Now there's a couple of little extra attachments here as well, which I'll show you, which come with it. So you've got a hook, you've got a magnet. So what you do with these is you just unscrew them like that, unscrew that, and then you can screw these new ones on. Got a nice little thread on it. So actually that it is a magnet. There we go. Right, so what it's got here, yeah, so you can still see around it, but it's got a magnet. And then if we undo this piece, we've got a few other options as well. We've got this one with a hook, which is really nice, so you get the point of that. Obviously you can go in, hook onto something and pull it out to where you want it. And then you've got this one as well, which is kind of to enable you to see around corners and things. So basically, see that? It's got a mirror here at an angle. So it's a bit like one of those things where you put it over the top of a wall and you can see over the wall without your head being over the wall, that kind of thing. It's the same kind of idea. Maybe it's a bit of a gimmick, but it's a cool little thing anyway, so thought I'd just show you that. So you've got a few little interesting accessories in there. I'd love to know if you've got one of these and how you have actually got on with it in real life, because as I say, I haven't actually used it yet in real life, so I don't know for sure how great it is on site, but I'm certainly looking forward to having this, and I'm sure it will come in handy at some point when I've got some difficult places to inspect or searching for something in a wall that I'm not sure whether it's there or not. So yeah, looking forward to giving this a go. If you enjoyed this video, hit a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. We post regular videos here all about electricians' tools, and it'd be lovely to have you on board. Thanks for watching and have a great day.